Your word says we love because you first loved us. That was easy to do back when I knew exactly what love was. As the years have passed, I've forgotten what it means to show love, and with love not seen, it's easy to forget what love means. I've heard your words and I've spent years proclaiming your worth, but now I've grown deaf to the words I've heard. You say that through you all things are possible, but in 2023 with all of the pain and struggle, I can't seem to believe how that's plausible. I'm inaudible, and though you paid the cost in full, I'm lost in my attempts to use the tools in which you've given me. You're my shield, but it's failing me. You're my armor, but it's too small for me. You're my breastplate, but it don't fit on me. And lately, even my faith has been failing me. When you had control, I had it all. And when I took control, I ignored your call. I thought I was better off on my own, doing it my way, trying to be alone. By the time I realized I was wrong, I was so far gone that I couldn't come back home. My pride took over. I got frustrated with the weight that I shouldered, and I looked to you and said our relationship is over. Years passed, my heart filled with anger, and I ignored all of your signs that said I was in danger. I ran until I couldn't see you. I convinced myself that the world was the truth. I became selfish and never once looked up to you. It wasn't the entire time though. There were days where I tried to speak some. It's just when I tried to listen, you replied none. Now I know that you say you're always there, and if I'm not hearing you, it's because I'm not where I need to be mentally, because you care unconditionally and you're waiting patiently to place your hands back on me. But how can I trust your location when I don't know my own? I have no sense of direction while I'm being misguided. This world has ignited and I just couldn't fight it any longer, so I turned from you and I went hiding. He who the sun sets free is free indeed, but why would I be special enough to be set free? I've caused pain and misery and I tried to run and flee. You look down and can't even recognize me. I've forgotten how to pray and don't even speak your name unless I'm angered, and it's in vain. I know you reign, but I'm blinded by the rain of my struggles of man. I lost my plan and now I'm too weak to stand against my own demons. I still love you, God, but only sometimes believe it. And on your book of believers, I know my name is missing. I gave you everything. I gave you years of living selflessly. I devoted my life to your ministry, but 10 years later, it's no more than a memory. I'm challenged by the world desires, and if I'm being honest, I'm the one lighting the fires that continue to call you a liar. See, I want to be clear. I'm not angry at you. I'm mad at myself. My focus shifted from you to my own wealth, and when I knew I needed help, I refused to yell. I just created my very own hell. I spiraled and I fell. My mental has not been too well, and now I'm sitting here with a story that I can't tell. I'm a waste of time. You sent your son to die for me, to have eternal life, but I'm failing to understand the reason behind you sacrificing your son for us. It makes no sense. Tell me why. Why, when I'm ungrateful and I've become hateful? I'm wasteful, I've become incapable of trusting you. I continue to run from you. I fight and I curse at you. And though it's not what you want me to do, it's the path that I choose and the reason I always lose. I wish I could come back to you, regain the peace I had received from you, the power when I believed in you, and the healing that I felt from you. But I'm just a man with no drive for you, and this world has left me black and blue. So it's who I am until my death is here. I hope you know my time with you was my best of years, and now I've lost my tears because though you're not near, I know I choose to lose my life in fear. And somehow I found peace in my worst of years, accepting that I'm here because I left you there. I love you, God, and I miss you, but I'm too far gone to ever come back to you. Forgive me, please, as I fail to believe that I'm worth your love for me. Maybe someday we'll meet again, but until then, I'll hold tightly this depression that I've gained from living my life indefinitely in this worldly sin.